The lockdown is on. Everyone is at home. It's no longer business as usual. And right now it's almost, I think, 7 p.m. and the curfew has started here in Uganda. So you better be at home and staying safe. I also hope that we are following the Ministry of Health guidelines. This COVID phase shall pass. We are believers. Let's keep praying and let's keep believing God for healing and believing God to restore our land. Before we close down business at the Remnant Generation, we had just received a call to follow up a case of a teacher that had defiled 10 girls. Yes, 10 girls, including a girl that was in just primary 2 and then another, I think, in primary 4. And one of these girls had already gotten pregnant. And it's so heartbreaking and so sad. And unfortunately, then that's when the close down came in and the child helpline offices closed down, and we are in a place right now where most of the organizations that work with children have closed down. All the people that have been providing services of relief and ensuring that there is justice served for these girls that have been abused and the boys as well that have been exposed to abuse. Everyone is on the close down, and yet abuse is still happening. So while we are fighting the COVID-19 pandemic, there is another pandemic that is happening possibly right inside our homes, and that is the abuse, and specifically the sexual abuse. We have been receiving calls in these previous weeks from different parents, from girls that are basically seeking out for help, and unfortunately some of the places we've been referring them to, everyone has closed, and right now even police and the health facilities are prioritizing the fight against COVID. So we decided to start a series of videos and blog posts to be able to be of help in this season of crisis as the Remnant Generation, and we are calling this series the Stay Safe, but specifically tackling issues of child protection. We are going to be sharing information and tips on how you can stay safe, how you can avoid exposure to abuse, and if abuse happens, how do you report in this situation? How do you reach out, and how the Remnant Generation can be of help to you during this season of crisis? We know that we need to keep our children safe, and it's not easy with all the pressures that are around us right now. But we want to be able to do this together with you by sharing information, by sharing prayer, by sharing tips, and pointing you to places and to people within this season that can be of help. So follow us along on this journey that we are going to be taking for the next 14 days, and look out for something on my page and on the Remnant Generation page. Let's stay safe, and let's keep our children safe.